didn't touch it.
Sorry, just go ahead.
Coach, what can you say about your team's heroics on that game-winning drive?
A lot of resilience. We knew it was going to be a tough game. We played them first. We played them tough the first game, and we lost it. We came back this game. The offense came down and had a heck of a drive. Held them out of the end zone at the end. Can't say enough about these guys fighting, the competitiveness they had coming in here. Huge win. It's going to be like that every week for the next 4 weeks.
What went through your mind on that 3rd and 10, that completion to Chris Godwin there?
We were getting close to field goal range if we weren't already in it. So when he made that play, it was big. We were trying to score and win the ball game. Heck of a play. Heck of a play.
You talked about making the last play. It's not who makes the most plays with the last play. Do you think that is what the offense did with the score to punctuate that? Obviously, they had a chance there at the end, but your offense kind of actively won this game at the end.
Yeah, they did. They went down the field. They ate some clock up for us. They made a heck of a play at the end. They got down the field and gave us a chance to win. We didn't go for the tie. We went for the win. Dave did a good job. The offense was composed, and those guys came up big.
You ran the ball really well, but Baker seemed to struggle until about the 4th quarter. What was not happening for you in the pass game?
Well, they were playing too high, shell high the whole game. They were daring us to run the football, so we got the run going. We outgained them in the running department, which is very rare because they're an excellent running football team. So that helped us out a lot. And then once they came down at the end, it kind of opened up for us.
I know Mike didn't get that touchdown, but aside from that, he had 1 catch for 8 receiving yards. What were they doing? I know they had A.J. Terrell, but just what were they doing that allowed them to kind of take him out of the game?
Well, they made sure they were trying to take him out of the game. If you go back the games he's had, they made it a priority. So that allowed us to run the ball more. It allowed Chris to get involved more. Allowed Cade to get some plays, and Rashad, made some plays. So they hell bent on taking Mike away. We got to make sure we beat him in other areas.
Chris, is that sort of how you envision the run game? It struggled a little bit in the first half, and then it warmed down in the second half. Is that kind of how you see it as a whole?
Well, it's going to be a build-up, Again, I'll say we're getting better every week, and if they're trying to take it away wholeheartedly, we got to throw the football. But if they're going to play too high all game, we should be able to get some yards.
On the Kyle Pitts touchdown, it seems like the second week in a row where you were in a cover 3, the perimeter corner bites on an in-breaking route, and it kind of leaves negative space. Can you talk to why that was open 2 weeks in a row, what the rules are there?
Well, the rules were it wasn't a perimeter corner, number one. It was the underneath guys, and we got to run with the wheels, and we didn't run.
Okay, thanks.
Todd, you're healthier today, but you still were missing some key guys in defense. Just want to ask you about McCollum and Britt and how well they stepped up.
They played. We didn't miss a beat with them. Zion's been playing well for a few weeks now. With KJ to come back, I was just hoping he played more than 6-7 plays this week because Ryan got hurt this time, so he had to stay in the ball game. But he's a natural-born leader. He's learned a lot from Devin and Levante when he's been sitting out. He didn't miss a beat. His communication skills are excellent, and he played a heck of a ball game.
It's a team game, and it's certainly like that on offense, but for Baker to be able to put together that game-winning drive, that successful 2-minute there, even though you guys were behind the chains on that, just what does it say about him and his mettle?
He's been doing it all year. I've been bragging about his medal all year. He's the guy that we rally around. He's the guy that puts us in position to win. He doesn't get rattled easy, and he came up with some plays.
Talk about the turnovers that you guys were able to get. The interception, obviously, by Carlton was big, set up the first touchdown, and then the safety.
Those were huge. We should have had, Wynn got out, jumped on one. We should have had one. KJ dropped one right in his hands, and the ball was on the ground twice, and we didn't get him. That would have made it a better game for us. But we came up with some plays. We made some things happen, and, we got the win. Tough team to play down at this place, and for us to win the ball game was good.
What happened on the shot play to London last week? Winfield makes that interception. Was it just that close?
He had it. He waited on it instead of going to get it. I thought it was a pick, and the guy made a heck of a play. London made a heck of a play. Wynn had it easily, and he waited on it instead of going up to get it.
Behind Rashad, you've struggled to have production from the running back room. Can you speak to Chase Edmonds' impact on the game?
Chase had some tough runs. He went in there and spelled us. He got some very positive runs. He broke out a few times, and, it's good to have a 1-2 punch like that where you can get Rashad some rest. So it finally showed up this game.
Coach, what have you seen from your offensive line and their improvements, both in the run game and just overall in pass protection?
We got better in the second half. We got better running the ball in the second half. The first half, they kind of got the best of us. The second half, they brought their lunch pails and they got to work, and we got some holes in and we got some runs. So the pass protection's been good. And the 1 or 2 lapses we have, we just got to make sure we're steady and cleaned up. But they're coming together at the right time.
Chris Godwin had double-digit targets today. as Mike was, being a lot.
Well, he's always part of the game plan going in. It's no matter whether we can get the ball to him or whether the reads are right or whether the line protects. There's a whole bunch of things involved, but we're a better team when Chris and Mike are both involved.
Coach, what was going through your mind late in the game? And in a lot of ways, the whole season was on the line.
We were trying to win the game. We knew it was going to be a tough game. We came down here to win the ball game. We knew it wasn't going to be easy. We knew it was going to come down to the end. And 2 minutes, we talked about it all week. So the guys didn't panic, and they came up and made plays when they had to.
With all that dramatic back and forth there towards the end, just what was that like for you?
As a coach, it's exciting when you win. It's bitter when you lose. So you don't want those kind of things going to the end of the ball game. But in the NFL, these things happen. I'm just happy we came out on top on this one.
Rashad has really become that guy that brought Cal back. I know he got a lot from Edmonds, but just his ability to be consistent now that you know you're going to get a big game from him almost every year.
Maturation, the maturation process for him, not just learning the scheme, but becoming an every down back and understand what it takes to play week in and week out instead of going through the ups and downs of the roller coaster has really settled in on him. And, he's become a leader. He's become a workhorse. He understands the grind every week, and he knows when to run it in there and when to bounce it out. So the maturation process for him has been really good.
What do you say about that interception by Carlton? I know that he's had some up and downs this year and injuries, but to have an opportunistic play like that, the way he swooped in.
It was a heck of a play. It was a heck of a play. He got that from film study, strictly on his own, playing cover 2, understanding why Bijan's going to get that ball coming out there. Just to come down with it was unbelievable. It gave us points. It gave us points. The safety gave us points, and we needed every one of them.
And Antoine Winfield Jr., not even getting recognition in the top 10 safeties for Pro Bowl voting. I know it's the Pro Bowl, but just what can you say about the season that he's had? It just seems like he continues to make those important plays. He's that guy on defense.
He'll tell you it's more important for us to try to get to the playoffs than to get to the Pro Bowl right now. So he's our bell cow. He had some plays he want to have back today, but he still made some plays in his own right. And, we follow him. We can live and die with win because he plays so good.
Okay, thank you, Coach.
Yeah.
Available.